Hello pretties, welcome to this roll. Oh my god. Every time I sit down to film for this video, I always have something in my teeth. I don't know why. It just keeps happening that way. But anyway, today I have... Jesus. Just a moment. Alright, I'm back. So apparently I don't know how to count. I was looking at my previous video for all the items that are supposed to be in this update, and I have too many. So I don't know how to count. Thank you, Athena, for joining us. So let's just get started. let's go for the most disappointing product, and that's the one that I was confident I was gonna finish, and that's this right here. I did not finish it. I got pretty damn close. There's just the tiniest little layer on the outskirts, on the edges. This will be done in the next week or two, but for now, it's still here. So we'll leave it at that. Another one where I got really close, but not close enough, is this bronzer right here from NARS. Look at that. Look how close I am. I've actually repressed it since the last update, and so there's just the tiniest layer of product. It's so thin. But no, it's not done yet. This two should be for sure done in the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. So for sure they'll be done by the next update. So there's that. There's another product that I was actually debating decluttering it or counting it as an empty, but technically a declutter out of my collection. And that was this one right here from ColourPop. Just because it's getting really dried out and I'm having a really hard time with it, but I was able to use it today. It's the base underneath my other Super Shock that I'm wearing, and I was able to make it work. It was a little harder. It took a little more extra effort. So I think I'm going to keep it for 1 more month, and if it gets just a lot harder or I just cannot do it, then I'll let it go. But actually I'm really glad that I got some really good use out of it. At least 4 or 5 uses, which I know does not look a lot, but whenever I do use this, I put my finger and I put it all over my lid. It goes everywhere. And then I might put something else on top just to make it a little shiny, which is essentially what I did today. I looked at the video from the previous update to now, and I actually think there's quite a bit of an update. I'm sorry I didn't take a screenshot of it to show you guys, but it did expand quite a bit, actually, specifically on this area right here. It is also getting harder to grab, so there's that. And because it's so old, I will not repress it. It's not worth it. And every time I've repressed a Super Shock Shadow, I never successfully repressed one. That's what I'm trying to say. I've never successfully repressed a Super Shock Shadow. So I'm just gonna, either I cannot grab it anymore with my finger and I'm gonna call it quits, or it's gonna completely dry out and I'm gonna call it quits. So it's on its way out, but for now, at least it's gonna stay for 1 more month. So there's that. This is the other product that I brought in, and it's this lip gloss. It's my favorite lip gloss, but I noticed that I'm getting pretty low on it, and I actually think that with everything inside, I'm actually somewhere around right here. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit less. Of course, if you remove the wand, it's gonna drop significantly. So there's not a lot of product there, but like I mentioned when I brought it in, I am not rushing to try to get this one done. So it's okay. I have another lip gloss, though, to the one that I'm wearing right now, that's in my deck of panning project pan, that I am actively focusing on. I want that thing out. Turns out I don't like it. And I'm so close to being done with that one. That's been my main focus. Hopefully I can get it done. My deck of project pan comes up in a couple of days, so maybe. We'll see. But I feel like I'm getting close. Okay. I'm gonna stuff my teeth. So that's 4 items, and I have 2 more to update. That's what I'm saying. Apparently I don't know how to count. So I have 2 more products that I finished successfully. So this is the one from e.l.f. This is it. This is where we're at the last update, and this is where we're at now. None. There's technically like a little bump right there, but honestly, I don't care for this, and I don't care to like screw up my lips with it and just make it difficult on myself, so I'm calling it an empty. This one's out of my collection. That color was awful for me. It did not work whatsoever. But the other one that I have, because I have the same kind, actually really do like. It's not the most hydrating, so I was using it as a night lip balm. It was not strong enough for that, or hydrating enough for that, but it wasn't awful. But if you're wearing it as throughout the day, or if you're trying to do like a no makeup thing, I can see it being like sufficient enough where it's actually hydrating enough. It's just not enough to be like a night lip balm, which is what I was trying to do. But this color does not look good on me at all. But the other one actually does. I have worn it like 2 or 3 times and I really liked it. So I'm hoping to give it some love in the near future. I am actually surprised how quickly I went through it. But I was also actively trying to use it up. So there's that. Anyway, an empty, I'll take it one way or another. Another empty is the Milk Makeup Bronzer. So I have here the last update. I was really close to finishing it, but this is where we were. And a couple weeks ago, I couldn't do it anymore. It was completely out. I guess technically I could try to dig out the product that's in there, but I've mentioned before, I don't enjoy doing that. I find it so difficult, and it's such hassle at times to do it. And last time I did it with my last one because the little twisty ended up breaking, and there was way too much product to let it go to waste. There was more than half the tube left, so I ended up doing it, and I hated it. I did not enjoy it, but I actually do like it. I think the undertones are really nice. But I'm wearing the one from Sol today, and I like it too. I think the formula is a little bit more pigmented, the one from what's it called, from Sol Body, but it's also more blendable, which makes it easier to make it work. Because I actually don't like the undertones of that one. I'll pull it out. I don't like the undertones of this one, but I think I just got the wrong shade. I think I should have gone a shade down, and I knew it, but I was looking at a bunch of reviews. People have some skin tones and they really like this one, and then I realized of course they do, because it has those like orangey undertones that a lot of people like, and I just don't like that. The other one had more yellow neutral undertones, and I should have just gone with my gut, and I thought it might not be deep enough for me, but I should have just gone with my gut. So it's gonna take me a long time to go through this thing. It's huge, massive. There's so much product in this thing, but you can see this is a slight dip in it already. I've been using it. I'm hoping to finish it eventually. It's my only cream bronzer that I have, and buy the correct shade. And I think moving forward, I will not be repurchasing this. They cost the same, FYI. I think this one, the one from Sol, is an extra $1. I think this one's $16. This one's $15, and this has how much product is this thing? 0.19 ounces. This is an ounce. 1.1 ounces of product for $1 more. Absolutely, it's a better deal. So I think moving forward, I'm gonna just use this. But it is a really good one. If I was for whatever reason, could not buy this one from Sol anymore, I would probably buy this one from Milk. So I do like it. I just want to point that out. I just won't purchase it anymore. All right. So that means I have 4 products. I'm not gonna bring 2 in. I'm just gonna bring 1 in, and I decided to bring my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It is my favorite primer, and I'm almost done with it. Honestly, it was even debating potentially not putting it in the project pan because it doesn't even make sense. I am like eventually gonna use it up. I actually use it, but I figured the point of me bringing products into this project is just to show you my progress, like finishing through items. And honestly, there's nothing else I could bring in right now. I thought about bringing another lip product, but honestly, I am so overwhelmed with lip products. I cannot handle one more. I literally cannot handle one more. If I can at least finish the other one that's in my deck of panning, which I don't know that it will be done until the next update. I don't see me bringing in any other lip products at all. Except I'm just very overwhelmed with the products. So this was the only other item that I felt confident bringing in, because I'm like, I got too many bronzers right now going on. I got too many highlighters. I got too many blushes. I cannot handle anymore. So it's gonna be one of those like boring ones, but I'm sorry, y'all. I just have to be realistic with myself, and I want to keep 5 products in at all times. And this was on its way out anyway, so I might as well. And I do have a backup of it, so I do want to finish it because again, I have that backup. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we're looking pretty good for next update to finish 2 more products. This bronzer, like I said, it's on its last leg. It's been repressed, it's been hit pan, and it is so just so thin. There's so little product in here. And also that cream shadow, again, on its last leg. There's very, very, very little product in it. Another week or two and it should be gone. So we are looking at least 2 empties. And I do actually have brand new items that I'm going to roll in. Those will take me the rest of the year to finish up. But I have a replacement bronzer that I know I'm going to bring in, and having a replacement cream shade that I'm going to bring in to help me through that. So just putting it out there, I have those 2 replacements ready to go. So we're not going to run into this problem again. But that's okay. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.